Hey guys, what's up? I'm Slim and you're watching Slim at DTV. In this video, I wanted to do a deep dive on the Tempest app, and in particular, the graphing that is available within this app with historical data. Now, if you didn't watch our full review of the Tempest device in 2026, go ahead, watch that video after this one, but I did not include any of the graphs or anything like that within that video, simply because it would have made the video too long. So I wanted to split it up, so here we are. One of the best things about the Tempest device is the fact that you have historical data for your actual location. Sure, you could use the basic, Apple weather app, but I have found personally that that is usually off by at least 6 degrees Fahrenheit, like on a very regular occasion. And on top of this, if you're near a body of water like a lake or anything like that, it can be even further off simply because the dew point can be greatly affected by what's around you. If you have mountains, if you're in a valley, top of a hill, or if you have a lake or anything like that around you. What I'm trying to say is if you want a hyperlocal forecast, get a Tempest. And by the way, I do have a huge 10% off discount code down below if you like what you see. So I actually have 2 Tempests right now. This is Home 2, which is my new main one. I'm gonna go ahead and click on my location here, and you guys can see all of this right now. This is what's happening right now at my location. So it's 84.6 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 90, 65% humidity. Now this feels like temperature will actually change to the dew point, but if I click on it, I can see the air temperature plus the dew point on a graph. So right now this is in, gosh, what is this, like 5-minute increments maybe? I can press this minus button and zoom out, and it will go ahead. I'm gonna turn up the brightness just a bit so you guys can see, and it will zoom out. So now these are, bigger increments, and I can go by day and see what the temperature has been like over the past few days. And I can compare this to the dew point itself, which you guys can see in the legend right here. It says dew point and air temperature. Now I can quickly switch to one of the other parameters right here, or I can just hit back. So either way brings you to the same thing. So sea level pressure, which is in this list, but I also have air temperature, which is what we were just on. So a lot of people get confused. These parameters are the exact same that you could click on through this. Now let's go ahead again and click on the barometer, which I find incredibly useful, especially for historical data. Right here, I can see the sea level pressure, and I can see when it goes up, when it goes down, and what exactly it's doing. On top of that, this display right here tells me the trend is falling. So take that into consideration with what's going on. Obviously, it's going to rain soon. There are storms rolling through. Now, one of the most useful pieces of information is the lightning detector. Now, with other weather stations, you do have to usually buy this piece separately, but the Tempest has it built in, and there has not been any for a while. Let's go ahead and zoom out, and we will be able to see quite a few lightning strikes. So this was throughout June. What is this? We got May, and you can zoom in or out. So I'm going to zoom in just a bit. You guys can see how many different lightning strikes there were as the storms rolled through. Over here, you've got the miles away that they were. So these ones were further away. And then you can see when it got a little closer in here and the time that those were rolling through. Very interesting to see this, and wow, this day was crazy. A lot of lightning coming through at that point. Let's back out of this one just for a moment here and see the wind. So you guys can see the wind and wind direction. Now this is highly specific depending on your location and how you mount this thing. If you mount this thing wrong or not high enough, this information is not going to be super useful, okay? Just keep that in mind. Me personally, I have mine mounted more for temperature rather than wind. So my wind here is probably not going to be super accurate. It's decent, but it's not going to be perfect. Now, obviously on this chart, we've got average, lull, and gust. So you guys can see when it was gusty, when it was, not doing much. And it gives you, of course, the direction. Now let's switch over to the rain. Now this is something that I get all the time, tons of questions on the videos. How accurate is the rain? And I will say it is actually surprisingly accurate for having no moving parts. It's got like a taptic sensor on the top. It tells you within like 5 minutes when it's raining, and then it records all of that rain and tells you exactly how much you got. It also uses nearcast technology, which is using other tempests in the area. So within, I don't know what the radius is, it'll kind of average and figure out how much rain you truly got, which is something that I find pretty fascinating. They've been doing this for a while, so I think they've got it down pretty well. These indications of how much rain are typically very, very close to actual amounts. So if I scroll over here, I can see for a given day how much rain actually fell. So this was 0.13 inches, and it was moderate intensity. And here we have very heavy rain. We got 1/2 inch, and I just zoomed in, but this blue line here goes for the entire day. So you can kind of get an idea of how much you've actually had for that day. Looks like we even had extreme rain at that time, for about 15 minutes, and then it dropped off. This is very interesting and helpful, especially during the summertime when you're not sure if you should water your grass, water your plants. You can just take a look, see how much rain you've got. And here we have the UV index. This is helpful if you're planning to go outside. Now, of course, the Apple Weather app and all those, they'll tell you the UV for your location, but it's not truly your location. Maybe you have a ton of trees around, or maybe you have extra shade in your area. This really tells you exactly what the UV index is at that specific time at your location. I find this way more helpful than using one of those apps because I can really see, okay, UV index was at 8 right here at about noon. And I can see here that it pretty much went away around 9 p.m. Very helpful, very useful stuff here. One more thing that I should probably mention, you can do any of these in landscape mode if you want. You can see a lot more, but for the video, I'm just doing it in portrait mode just to keep everything consistent. But if you really want to scroll through this, you're going to want to use landscape mode. Let's go ahead and back out of this and let's talk about these down here. So we've got the dew point. We also have the station pressure. We have the rain duration for the day and for the day before. And then the advanced stats, stuff that most people don't even understand: wet bulb temperature, wet bulb globe temperature, delta T, as well as air density. If you know what these mean, good on you. This is probably, well, I'm not going to say that. As far as I know, this is the only weather station that actually gives you this information readily available from your own station. I like it. You know, these are things that I look at. Wet bulb temperature is pretty important, especially when it is very hot out. If you're in a tropical climate, it's even more important. So definitely always keep an eye on that. If you don't know what it means, go ahead, Google it, and you'll figure out pretty quickly what that means and how important it is. So this has been a quick deep dive on the actual stats itself that your Tempest Weather Station can give you. Of course, like I said, I do have a great 10% off code. I know there's other YouTubers out there. Their code is only 5 or 8%. Ours is 10. I always love when I'm watching a video and the YouTuber has an awesome discount code. I'm trying to give back to you guys, and mine will be down below as well. The Tempest Weather Station is currently my absolute favorite, and we've tested quite a few on the channel, you guys can see. But go ahead, check this one out for sure. Again, links down below. If you like the video, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.